Look, Paradise ladder.
Incoming Zara. You're mine now. Good one.
I'm sick.
Come and get me. That's one for us. Here it comes.
Locals call this Pilgrim's Path, but no one really uses it anymore.
For you!
Dawnshore is most people's first view of the living lands, and last brush with civilization.
If you traveled weeks to see him, you can wait a few more days. The Temple of Aethys is closed. Ugh, I don't know why everyone in the Living Land suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening. Not today, anyway. Probably not tomorrow, either. Not with the way they're dawdling.
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived with the big sword.
So you say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me in and I will borrow it.
I'm saying you need to go home because the goddamn temple is closed. There's a temple to Aethys in the cave back there. It's a hike, and the path there is crumbling to bits. So even if it weren't closed, you know, I don't recommend it.
Kara, an excellent question. Holy One, please. I say you must make her see reason.
As I've told Kalya here, there's a venture underway inside. The Free Expedition Corps is exploring a cave system that holds a temple of Aethys. There's an old man in there, calls himself the Oracle. I guess he's got something they want. And uncouth pilgrims will only get in the way.
Your expedition has been gone 3 days, Sejuan. I say they are dead. You will let him go and not me? I see.
Who said I was letting him go? Right. Sorry, Envoy. The expedition team entered through the cave just past here. They planned for a day's journey, but they've been gone for more than 3. Something must have held them up. Our freak mentioned traps and earthquakes and...
The Oracle who maintains the temple is a godlike of Aethys, so there is no telling what he is capable of.
They were carrying a lot of tools and weapons with them, so be on your guard.
Cheap fertile lands. Too good to be true, you say.
Nice! This weapon's not doing the job.
Seek! Earth and rock!
Fading. Give me a target. I can't. Back in the fight.
Earth and rock!
Another glorious battle.
Unseen, unheard.
Seek! Earth and rock!
Left leg. Aim where? Hey! Over here! That's it for me! Back on my feet. Next one's mine.
Another godless ruin. Your countrymen turned that one into a shrine to Wodaka.
Well met. Feel free to partake of Wodaka's favor.
Bet that was part of something once. If anyone can get away with looting a temple, it's a godlike.
To your left! That's more like it. Back in the fight.
No, that wasn't me.
Most watchers can only see souls in the presence of coin. But people say runing's the real thing.
Yeah.
Don't you see it? A garden. A garden without end.
Take it off. Coming from your right. Thanks, soldier. Give them just as good. You're coming from the rear. I'm down. Back on my feet.
Yeah.
Keep your guard up. They don't look like the type to negotiate.
I heard something. Show me what you got. Watch your back.
I'll get you!
Ugh, I've always hated spiders. Ow! Say that like, talking is actually going to make this hurt more.
Surprised they'll let us walk out of here.
You're gonna have to use the city's main gate until we get word to open the side ones.
thought you could sneak by, did you?
Is that all you got?
Coming from your right!
Unseek!
Take it off. That's one for us.
Guys,
The Living Lands are a dangerous place.
You're standing in my light.
Yeah. Yeah.
Between tensions in the city and threats outside, the militia's in over their heads.
Outlander. Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for himself. We have a problem, all right? And I've got the solution tucked in my sheath.
Unless you're hearing that from a handsome stranger in the bathhouse, that's usually an invitation to trouble. And not as fun as the kind you get into in the steam.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders. Especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city. Not much of a talker, are ya? Huh. I can respect that.
Hey, it's all right. You're talking enough for all of us.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal. Oh, poor thing. Did I hurt your feelings? Because that's a good start. Ha! Let's make it quick. You're not the only one with places to be.
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway.
Here we go!
There it is again.
Get a hold of yourself. There's nothing down there, right?
There is. I heard it stirring.
It's probably your stomach.
It's not. They've got things here that even Well wouldn't dream about. I'm not taking any chances.
You're finally here. Where's the rest of your unit?
They shouldn't be far behind. They...
What's the matter with you?
Who's ready for more?
Unless you found the missing key, I can't really talk right now.
town, it's been harder to get a good day's catch.
We'll have to throw the load.
Need to know for sure.
Find a better weapon. Let's show them. On your right.
The downside of Adir's new arrivals. Paradise doesn't have room for everyone.
Of course. Nothing out here. Liars and thieves.
You take that back. There's some good people here.
Yeah, all getting robbed by the liars and thieves.
Little shits! Flying rats! What else are you gonna take?
Hello? Please, we don't want any trouble.
Who is that, Loughlin? I hear unfamiliar footsteps, love.
Visitors, dearest. No one is sorry for that. My husband's recently... Can I help you with something? Ah, we heard the Emperor sent someone to Paradise. Not that we figured... Yes, we're Adirans. Once...
A lifetime ago.
Strange to see us living out here in the shantytown, I suppose.
Awfully kind of you.
Thank Wodika. We want to move on. Start over in Thirdborn.
Thirdborn? I spent a few years over there. There are certainly worse places to start over.
That's what we've heard. But it's not as easy as just getting up and walking out that door. First off, we need herbs.
Ondra's kiss, the apothecary said. She'll be able to get these eyes back in shape.
Only the apothecary didn't have any. Said it grows by the Eastern Gorge, overlooking the massive skeleton of some beast. Dangerous place. We'd be...
Oh, I love. Most appreciative.
If it's not too much to ask, we also need to get our land deeds for Thirdborn. We bought them through an Almaua broker in the city, but we haven't been able to... I could. And then where would my dearest be? Anyway, we pay every bit of...
Right.
Everything's already been paid for. He just needed to get the documents in order. If you could get them for us... Oh...
Yeah.
Cheap wares for cheap folks. Welcome to my...
Stay back! It's the damn gulls! I can't go outside without them attacking. They've got my crew's swollen nets. The one treasure I have in this world. I've climbed rigging for... You're right. I don't know.
Hope you're limber and light on your feet. Oh.
Supplies you need.
Any luck with the search? Well, not the gods. Don't worry, I will. Don't mention it. Just one more thing. All this time, do you really think the gods curse us over past mistakes? That's what I was afraid of. Now I probably owe Helia an apology for all this.
No offense meant. If you must... Oh, I would be forever grateful if you found...
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here? A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. Worse, you died. Someone cut short your span. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind. As many as the beetles and worms in the soil. But we do not want that. We could send you back. Just this once. We are bound. We are leaf and root. We are stream and sea. Help us. We sense the rot and we fear it. We fear how it seeps into us, into our memories. You must find us, free us from our prison. Like a scent in the wind, yes. We will show you, but first, we will free you. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. You're alive, somehow. That's what counts.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. That's what everyone in Paradise is asking. The streets have been less murderous since your ambassador and his guards took up residence. But your assassination is bound to upset that uneasy peace.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died. Not sure. All I did was stitch you together. Your soul did the heavy lifting.
The metaphysical heavy lifting, anyway. What does this mean for him? Should he expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible. Sounds like the echo of a past life. I wish I could tell you more. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. I don't blame you for your misgivings, but Runid is the real thing. Go and see for yourself. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job. Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy. Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is... Your troops are going to be on edge until your killer's found, and some of us still have to live here. Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. And...
Hey, I had a dream about you. In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside.
I just don't get it. It's like there's something in the soil this year.
Envoy, got a situation over here.
This is where you fell. Don't count on anyone cleaning up the bloodstain anytime soon. Someone went to a lot of trouble to make sure that wouldn't be found.
Well, I'll be chomped by a Zarep queen. You're that godlike from the docks. I can't believe my luck. Nothing all year, and then boom, interesting strangers just falling out of the sky. Indeed, a young dwarf and his crew stopped by. Seemed agitated, like they were afraid of someone. They were asking all sorts of people. Seems like I was the only one willing to really speak to them. They were asking where they could find luminous Adra, of all things. Can't imagine what they'd needed it for. I said they were most likely out of luck, but I might know somewhere they might find some if they looked hard enough. Not long ago, a group of animancers looked to carry... They carried their instruments and a healthy supply of luminous Adra to the island of Castel's Folly. It's possible there's some still there. That island has all sorts of stories about it. Most of them are... People have died there, that much is for sure. Some think that makes it a nexus for soul energy. I know better than to test it. Question, why are you looking for those sailors? Did the Valian captain send you? I wouldn't worry. The smugglers are probably getting themselves killed searching for something that isn't there.
Sometimes we get more contraband coming through here than honest goods.
Oh, good. For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day. I'm glad. I hate to admit it, but the guards could use your help. Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short-handed, so people like... I caught this one, but I have to check her cart for contraband. Find anything? I knew you were hiding something. You'd better have an ironclad explanation for...
I don't know anything. Someone's trying to set me up.
Thanks for the help, Envoy.
Wish that Sawbones would hurry up. I gotta get back to him. No one else is coming to help. Wow, it's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't ever think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? Is that the lady who brought you back from the dead? Tej, the ambassador's secretary. He told me you got sniped the second you walked through the gate. Thwack! Anyway, don't worry about me. The Sawbones is going to escort me to the clinic any minute. And I'm not exactly in a hurry to see him. Not until I get help from my brother.
If Adir's medics are anything like Rawatais, we'll hear your screams from 3 blocks away.
Oh, good. That'll be a lot of fun for everyone. My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and gods. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so we're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot. I fear for their lives, Envoy. You're just saying that. We most... And they let me go... Most... Gods, do you mean it? I can't... They just said, you'll know we put... Especially my brother. You'll probably... Thank...
You died. But you're here. Gods, am I glad to see you. Envoy, is it really you?
None of the clerks believe my story.
Envoy, hello. I'm glad to see you on... Kai.
Tej.
I'm surprised they let you in here.
I'm surprised you're still gainfully employed.
I didn't mean anything by it, Envoy. He's just curious company for you to keep.
Hey, somebody has to have the envoys back, because you all sure did it.
No one expected the Envoy to get assassinated.
Exactly. Amateurs.
Naturally. How can I help you? Consider yourself lucky. Inquisitor Ludwine is the commander of the Steel Garrote in Paris, but she doesn't keep it so much as prosecute it, as ruthlessly as the ambassador will let her. She's also a veteran of the Steel Garrote's campaign in the Deadfire, where she died.
She's a Death Guard. Well, that explains a lot.
I don't know what happened to her there, but I suppose Wodaka wasn't done with her yet. I only met her once. She was a mid-level member of the Steel Garrote then, chasing Oathbreakers who'd fled Eder and Law. She'd come back to the Imperial Archives to borrow a map to a place called Oathbinder's Sanctum. I remember she was furious because the map was quite poor. She worried about finding the place, about properly executing her duty to... So, while clearly she has changed, in some... Death Guards are surpassingly rare. Some of the secretaries who traveled with our dignitaries in the Deadfire spoke of one named Iser, a devotee of Berith, who guards the hanging sepulchres there. But I've heard of no others except those I've read about in the histories, or, as you say, in stories. They are people, most often paladins or priests, so devoted to a cause that they simply refuse to pass on to the wheel when they die. Their soul haunts their body. The passion required to sustain them devours their flesh, and they swiftly turn to bone. I've never read a history nor tale of a Death Guard that did not end with them going quite mad. When they lose their capacity to care for anything but their cause, they cannot love. And when they cannot love, they cannot be merciful. And so everything before them becomes only an obstacle. Should you ever need me, say...
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviona's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? Your fealty to our homeland conquers death itself. What an inspiration.
But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor? Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Aderan Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. With that, I have better news for him. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. That you are. And not just on account of your noble heritage. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwine thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. At least rebels know the meaning of negotiation and compromise. But a plague kills indiscriminately. Though, even I must admit, the rebels have gone too far. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open. Indeed, the killer sent a message, but this is our chance to send one in return. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the Living Lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwine demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisen rebels must face justice. Ludwine goes where she likes. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. Blend in, for one thing. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the Living Lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another. An unusual course of treatment, but who am I to argue? Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it. Oh, the people will love it. Nothing pleases them more than watching a noble dirty their hands. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return.
How about we start with Marius? Guess the doing this thing doesn't apply to pest control.
Next one's mine.
Good fight. Ready, aim. I don't think the new owners like company. Stand back. Here it comes.
Tragedy. The recently arrived envoy from Eder was assassinated just inside the front gates. A captain from the Valian Trading Company seeks a criminal known as Trevor. Trevor and his crew are believed armed and deadly.
Yeah, so close. But what's the point? Oh, you don't mean a thing by it? Of course. My apologies. Sapiento. Well, I expected my main raid. You... Ed... No. Oh.
Must not be hiring.
Are you sure this will work?
The hunters set that up as a way to earn.
Ain't many. Tempest. Going to take on the. Oh, you're a brave soul.
A pleasure, envoy.
If he said.
You there? I heard what happened. If it didn't keep... Ever heard the saying, a bad hunter You mean... Tuck... I just think... I'm... Nice. Why?
I always thought they should move to High Market. Then they'd make enough to eat.
I wouldn't go up there, stranger.
That's Sparrowhawk territory.
Adherents ain't welcome around the Pearl District. Mind yourself.
Smile, and you break it, you buy it. Wonder who he crossed. Doesn't take long. Those are the papers the Eder refugees are waiting for.
Best watch your step around here, envoy. This is my district.
You not being welcome here would be lying if I said I was. What? So the little godkin has now be gone.
Let us in, sweetheart.
I told you, we're closed.
Not for us, you're not.
What's the man gotta do is get his knees met around here?
Huh. If you think we'll roll over after you steal from us.
That's exactly what I think.
Fine. Take it up with Juliana.
Oh, don't worry. We will.
Whatever a man wins at cards, he's bound to lose it here.
Won't be coming around this week.
What's the matter?
He bores me to death, that's all. He knows Ambassador Hillguard, so we can't throw him out either.
You don't have to listen to him. You just have to look like you are. Amazing that some would pay for it. That's
You can teach a person how to draw, but you can't teach good taste. If you don't take it, the Adherents will. The other Adherents, I mean.
If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink. If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink.
This is all I have.
All you have is not enough.
I'm telling you, there's no coin left. Business has been slow.
Fine, we'll make a deal. I can break your arm. Break your legs.
Ah, all my time in Paradise, and I never knew a painter lived here.
Huh. Aren't you the outlander who died in the streets? How are you? Gah, it doesn't matter.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone take a deep breath. No one is hurting anyone else today. Right?
Listen to me, dead man. What happens here does not concern you. Walk away. Ha! You and Deerens always think everyone's out to get you. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already. This is getting tiresome. I wasn't really gonna hurt the apothecary, but I'm really, really gonna hurt you. Stand still, Outlander. This is gonna hurt.
This one's mine. You okay?
Over here!
For you!
Seek!
That's it for me. Back on my feet.
There you are.
Get him, boy!
This time, you're gonna stay.
Not doing the job.
Seek!
Left leg.
Seek!
Unseek! Earth and rock! Earth and rock! Unseek! Earth and rock! Earth and rock! Unseek! Earth and rock! Earth and rock! Unseek! Earth and rock!
They're dead. It's over. Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague on these streets, and they are a symptom.
A gang of bullies shaking down honest folk? Seems more like the cause to me.
You even killed Thala, the biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you. They don't. That's the problem. You don't have to come to my defense. No one sticks their neck out for anyone in these parts. I find that hard to believe, but who am I to contradict the one who saved my skin? Let me know if you're looking for anything in particular.
Quiet as the depths.
Do I hear someone? Someone there? You think you could just take out our leader?
Coming from your right. To your left.
They're lucky they know.
Aye, aye. Take your best shot.
Looks like another piece of that Wodaka totem.
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh? Best hunter and guide in all of Dawnshore?
Just Dawnshore? Must be.
You just look like a drunken dwarf to me. Seen 1,000 of you roaming back home in Adir.
The look.
The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of Makul. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Eder and Xoti. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasapta Jitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
Wait until you get to know him.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods. You.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back. Hopefully.
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Ederan envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person. Wasn't a bluff. That was a test. Any hunter worth their salt knows Widow's Kiss has no effect if it's ingested. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Gods, the taverns in Adir must be rough. I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them. Bloodstains, footprints, darts left behind. If we find anything at all, we can find your assassins. We'll figure this out at Makul. Don't you worry. One moment.
Back there.
Yeah. You saved my life. He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Think. And what
I thought...
These things happen from... So that we on...
Not sure she'll take it to heart, but even one good example helps.
Careful down here. You don't want to step in, well, anything.